Hi everyone, today we are going to learn how to find maximum sum subarray. In the last session we have learned maximum sum with positive sequence in the given array. If you haven't gone through that video, first please go through it and I will provide a video link in the description. Okay, now we will going to learn maximum sum subarray. Suppose given array is this one. So maximum sum will be, here we have 4, okay, and here we have 5, here we have 1, so it will be 6, and here we have minus 7. So sum of minus 7 and 6 will be minus 1 only, so we can exclude minus 7, and in between 4 and 7 we have minus 1 and minus 2, so sum of these two numbers will be minus 3. So sum of this whole thing will become 4 plus 6 10 minus 3 7. So we have our sub array with sum as 7, so it will end here. See, for this given input it will be sub array with maximum sum. Okay, suppose we can have given input array as 1 2 3. So for this condition we can we can run a for loop, and from I equal to 0 to I less than n we can have curly braces here, and we can find our sum like this: sum equal to sum plus area of I. Okay, so initially sum will be 0, so we will have initially I here, so sum will become, initially sum was 0, initially sum was 0 plus area of I, so current number is 1, so its sum will become 1 only. Cool. And we will increase, so we are running in the for loop, so we will increase our index for the next iteration. So our sum will become 1 and our current number will be 2, so sum will become 3. So again we will increase our index, so we will be here, and we will have our sum as 3 and correct number as 3, so sum will become 6. Okay, and after that we will increase our index, then this condition won't satisfy, so we will have I as 3 and number of elements in the given array is also 3, so this condition will become false, so our loop will be terminated here only, and we will have our maximum sum as 6, and at last uh, after the for loop we can print our maximum sum, print sum. Cool. Suppose here we have another number. For second case, suppose we have another given input like this 1 2 3 and minus, so like again we will start from first at next. So here it's here we will have initially we will have sum as 0 and area of I is 1, so sum will become 1 here. Okay, sum equal to 1 plus 0 plus current number, 0 plus current number is 1, so sum will become 1 only. Cool. So we will increase our index, and now sum will become 3. Okay, then we will increase our index, then sum will become 6. So here we had our sum as 3 plus current number is 3, so sum will become 6, and now we will increase our index, so current number is minus 2, so we will 8 minus our sum was 6 only, and we will add our current number, so it will become 4. So see, right now we have our sum as 4, so it's not a maximum sum, so we can have sub array like 1 2 3, so this sub array will have maximum sum. and this whole array will not have maximum sum. So maximum sum of this whole array will be 4 and sum of this sub array will be 6. So we should print 6 here. So we will have another variable maximum sum. Maximum sum. To handle this case, initially maximum sum will be 0, and every time whenever sum is greater than maximum sum, then we will update our maximum sum. Okay, so like this we can handle this case. Maximum sum equal to sum. So again we will start from 0 index. See here, initially sum was 0. Cool, sum was 0, and we have our current number as 1. So sum will become 1. Sum will become 1. So initially we have our maximum sum as 0 and we have sum as 1. So we will update our maximum sum. So maximum sum will become 1. Cool. So it is 1 right now. Now we will increase our index and we have our sum as 1 and current number as 2. So we will have sum as 3. So we have our maximum sum as 1 only. See here line number 13, and we have our current sum as 3. So 3 is greater than 1. In this condition is true. So we will update our maximum sum. So it will become 3. Then we will increase our index. So we had our sum as 3 and current number is 3. So sum will become 6. And we have our current sum as 6. And we had maximum sum as 3. So we will update our maximum sum also. It will become 6. So again we will increase our index. We have current number as a -2. So we had our sum as 6. Current number is -2. So we have sum as +4. Okay. So we had our maximum sum as 6 and current sum is 4 only. So this condition will be false. So we won't update our maximum sum. So now we will increase our index, then this condition won't satisfy. This condition will be false, I less than n, and we will terminate our for loop, and at line number 17 we, instead of printing sum, we will print our maximum sum here. Okay, and it will print 6. Okay, this is how we can handle this case also. And we can have another case like -4, then 1 2 3. Okay, so initially -4. So sum of this whole array will be, I think sum of this whole array will be 6 minus 4. It will be 2, and sum of this sub array will be 6. So we should have maximum sum sub array will as 6. So we will start from 0th index. We will traverse from 0 index. Okay, and we will see how we can handle this case. Cool. So initially sum will be 0 and we will have current number as -4. So sum will become -4. Okay, so we have this condition 0 greater than sum. 0 greater than, okay, we have sum as -4 and maximum sum as 0. Okay, maximum sum as 0. Cool. So maximum sum as 0. So this condition will be false. Okay, and now what we will do, we will increase our index. So we will have our sum as -4. Okay, and we will have our current number as 1. So this sum will become -3. See here, but we don't want to include -4. So what we can do here, for this iteration, after minus 4 iteration, this next iteration for this number 1, we still have sum as minus 4, and we are it means we are including minus 4 in the sum, so it will become minus 3. So we need to exclude minus 4. So what we can do, like we can have condition here, if sum is less than 0, okay, if sum is less than 0, then we will set our sum as 0 only. Cool. Okay, so sum will become 0, so we will start again. So we will have sum, initially sum will be 0, and we will have current number as minus 4, so it will become minus 4. So this condition will be true. Line number 15 condition will be true. Minus 4 less than 0. So we will set our sum as 0. So sum will become 0. Okay. So we will have our sum as 0. So this condition will be false. So we can have like if sum is less than 0, then we will update our sum as 0. If sum is greater than maximum sum. So only if sum is positive, only then we will update our maximum sum. So we can have this condition as else if condition. Okay, whenever this will false, then we will update. So like it will be good optimization to have else if condition. Cool. So we will excluded minus 4 here, and we have our current sum as 0. So we will increase our index, so it will be here. So we had our sum as 0 and current number is 1, so it will become 1, sum will become 1, and 1 is less than 0, so this condition will be false. Then we will come into else part. Then we will have our sum as 1, so this condition is true, so our maximum, we will update our maximum sum, so maximum sum will become 1. Now we will increase our index, so we have our maximum sum as 1, and we will have current number as 2, so sum will become 3. So 3 less than 0, this condition will be false. So we will come into else part and we will check this condition, 3 is greater than 1 or not. We have maximum sum as 1, it is, so we will update our maximum sum, so it will become 3. Then we will increase our index, then we had our sum as 3, current number is 3, and sum will become 6. So this condition will be false, 6 less than 0, and we have sum as 6 and our maximum sum was 3. So this condition is true, so we will update our maximum sum. Now we will increase our index, then this condition I less than n will be false, so we will stop here. So this is how we can handle this case also at line number 7. Suppose we have another case like we have this case. Okay, so we uh, in the last case, line number 5, we have excluded 3 with maximum sum variable. Okay, so suppose we have 3 here. Suppose we have 3 here, so sum of this sub array will be 6. Okay, we have 6 here, and we have minus 2 here, and we have 3 here. Okay, so if we add this sub array minus 2 and 3, so overall sum of this array will be 1, so 6 and 1, so we will have our sum of this array will be 7. See, so we can include minus 2 also in this case. because if you add minus 2 and 3, then we will have our sum as 1, and if we will add 1 with 6, then we will have maximum sum as 7. So in this case, uh, our we will have a subarray as whole given array, and maximum sum will be 7. So I will start from this index. So till this index we will have sum as 3 and current number is 3. Okay, so sum will become 6. So we have current sum as 6 and we had our maximum sum as 3. So we will update maximum sum, so it will become 6. Now we will increase our index, it is minus 2. So we had our sum as 6 and we have current number as minus 2, then it will become 4. So right now we have sum as 4 and we have maximum sum as 6. So we won't update our maximum sum. Okay, this condition will be false, so we won't update. Now we will go for next iteration and we will be here, and we had our sum as 4 and current number is 3. Okay, so it will become 7. See, this condition will be false, line number 16 condition. We will come into else part and we will check this condition, 7 greater than 6. This condition will be true and we will update our maximum sum. See, so it will become 7. So this case is also handled with our code. Okay, cool. And suppose we have minus 12 here, so we will update our index. Cool. So we had our sum as 7 and we have our correct number as minus 12, so it will become minus 5. So it will become minus 5, then line number 16 condition will be true, sum less than 0. So we will update our sum as 0 because we have sum as minus 5, so it is less than 0. So we will have sum as 0. So we won't execute line number 19 because it's in the else part. Okay, and at the end of this loop we can print 7 here. See, usually we can print 7. And suppose we have another case, like we have 12 here and we have 4 and 5. So right now we have our current index as minus 12 and we had our sum as 7. So we will increase, we will add our current number, so it will be minus 12. So we will have our sum as minus 5. Okay, so this condition will be true, minus 5 less than 0, it will be true. So we will update our sum as 0. And line number 22, this condition is else part, so it won't be executed. Okay, and we will increase our index and we will check for conditions. At line number 17 we had our sum as minus 5. Okay, no, we had our sum as 0, we updated here. See line number 20, we updated our sum as 20, so it is 0 right now, and current number is 4 only, so it will become 4. Okay, so our sum is 4 right now, 4 less than 0, it will be false. Okay, so we will directly come to into else condition, line number 22. We will check this condition. If sum, we have current sum as 4 and we had maximum sum as 7, it is greater than 7 or not, so this condition will be false right now. So we will increase our index and again we will check. So we will check I less than n or not. Yeah, it is, I think. 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 less than 8. Okay, So 8 is the number of elements in the given array. We have 8 elements. Yeah, we have 8 elements. So this condition will be true, and we have our sum as 4 and current number is 5. So we have sum as 9. So 9 less than 0, this condition will be false. So we will come in at line number 22 and we will check this condition. Our current sum is 9. 9 is greater than 7 or not. So it is true. So we will update our maximum sum. So it will become 9. Then we will increase our index. So it will be here. So it will become 8. 8 less than 8. So this condition will be false. So we will terminate our loop at line number 27. We will print our maximum sum, and see line number 23, we had our maximum sum as 9, so it will print 9. So maximum sum array will be this one, 4 and 5. It will be 9, and because it has maximum sum, like we have sub array this one, so it has sum as 6 only. We have sub array this one also, so it has sum as 7 only, and this subarray has sum as 9. So we have right now dynamic program, and it can handle all the cases. Like we can try for this array also. Like we will start from here and we will check for this given input. Okay, we will check. So initially sum will be 0 only, and we have maximum sum also 0. See line number 14, 15. So we have current number as -2. So sum was 0 and we have current number as -2. So sum will become -2. So -2 less than 0. This condition will be true. So we will set our sum as 0. See line number 20. So we will increase our index. So it will be here. So now we have our sum as 0. See line number 20, we have updated our sum. Right now we have current number as 3. So it will be -3. Sum will be -3. Now again this condition will be true. So we will update our sum as 0 at line number 20. Again we will increase our index. So we will be here. And we had our sum as 0 and current number is 4. Cool. So we will have sum as 4. So this condition will be false. 4 less than 0. So we will check here. Sum is 4 less than greater than maximum sum. So we have had maximum sum as 0. So it will be maximum sum will become 4. Now we will increase this index, and we had maximum our sum as 4. Current number is -1. So it will be 3 only. Still this condition is false. Okay, this condition is false. Now we will have our maximum sum as 4 and current sum as 3. So this condition will be false and we won't update our maximum sum. Now we will increase index. So it will become our current number will be -2. So we will have sum as 3 and we have current number as -2. So it will become 1. Okay. Still this condition will be false. So we will increase our index. So we have our sum as 1, current number as 1. So it will become 2. I think 2. And still this condition will be false. And we will check 2 is greater than 4 or not. So this condition is false. So we won't update our maximum sum. Now we will increase our index. So we had our sum as 2 and current number is 5. So it will become 7. So still this condition is false. So 7 greater than 4, this condition is true. So we will update our maximum sum. So it will become 7. Now we will increase our index. So we have -7. See here, we have our sum as 7 and we have our current number as -7. so it will become 0, 0, and 0 less than 0. Still this condition is false. 0 less than 0 greater than maximum sum. The maximum sum was 7. This condition will also false, and we want to update our maximum sum. Then we will increase our index. Then I less than n. This condition will be false. We will terminate our for loop and we will print here maximum sum. So it will be 7 only. Now I think we can have one more case, like all numbers in the given area is negative. Like we can have -2, -3, and we can have -1 also. See here, all numbers are negative. So we will check for this one. So with our code, how it will work, we will check. So we will start from here, I. Okay, we will start from here, and so right now we initially we will have sum as 0 and current number is -2. So it will become, sum will become -2. Okay, so this condition will be true. So we will have our sum as 0. We will update our sum here, line number 22. Then we will increase our index. It will be -3. So we have our sum as 0. See line number 22, and our current number will be -3. So it will become -3. Cool. So again this condition will be true, -3 less than 0. Okay, so we will update our sum as 0. Again we will increase our index. So we have current number as -1. So 0 plus -1. So we have our sum as -1. So -1 got less than 0. This condition is still true. So we will set our sum as 0. Again we will increase our index. Then this I less than n, this condition will be false, and we will terminate our for loop. So here we will have our maximum sum as 0 from line number 17. Okay, but for this array, maximum sum sub array will be -1, I think. See this, for single number it will be -2, and for combination of both of them it will be -5, and combination of both of them will be -4, and combination of all of them will be -6. So -1 is greater than all the combination, all the subarrays of this given array. So what we can do, we can have another variable like maximum number. Okay, max number. So we can have one condition here. If array of I greater than maximum number, so we will update our maximum number. Cool. Number equal to array of I. Cool. So see, and initially we can have maximum number as array of 0. So initially it will be -2. Okay, now we will traverse through the array and we will see. So initially it will be -2, and initially our index will be here -2. So we will have this condition, -2 greater than -2. So it will be false. So we want to update our maximum number. Now it will be at -3. So our array of I will be -3. So this condition will be false. So we want to update our maximum number. So again we will increase index, and -1. We will have current number as -1. So -1 greater than -2. This condition will be true. Okay, and we will update our maximum number. So it will become -1. So what we will do, we will have here if condition. If maximum number is greater than max sum, so we will update our maximum. So maximum sum will be maximum number only. So our maximum sum will become -1 for this case, line number 13 case. So we will print here -1 instead of 0. Cool. So this is how we can handle all the cases of given input. We want to write C program for this problem. So first we will include our header part. So standard input output dot h, then we will have our main method. So return type is integer, so we will return 0. Okay, and we will have n will be number of elements in the array, then we will have our array. So for this case n will be 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, it will be 8. Okay, and our given array will be this one. Cool. So initially we will have sum as 0, and we will have maximum sum as it is also 0 initially, and we will have our maximum number, so it will be arrow 0, and we will have I for loop iteration. So we will start a for loop from I equal to 0 to I less than n. I plus plus, then so we will have this condition: if array of I is greater than maximum number, then we will update our maximum number. Cool. Okay, and we will have sum equal to sum plus array of I, and we will have this condition: if sum equal to sum greater than, if sum less than 0, then we will update our sum as 0. Okay, sum will be 0 as. So like this else condition, this else if condition we can have independently also, like we can have this condition like this also: if sum greater than maximum sum, then we will update our maximum sum. So here we will update our maximum sum equal to sum. So if we have this if condition independently, then our program, our compiler will check with each iteration, like sum is greater than maximum sum or not. If we have this condition as else part, so whenever this code will be executed, line number 17, sum less than 0, then our compiler won't execute this part, line number 21. So it will be a bit of optimization. Cool. So we have, yeah, and at the end of this for loop we can print our maximum sum. Equal to maximum sum. Cool. First, but we need to check here also: if max number is greater than maximum sum, it means all numbers in the given area are negative. Then we will update our maximum sum as maximum number. Cool. So this is the program. Now we will run. Okay, now I will run this program and we will see the output. First we need to comment at line number 1. Okay, See, it is printing 7 for this case. Cool. Like for any case we can check, like we can have array length as 3 and we can have 1 to 3 as the given input. 1 2 3. Okay, and sum of for sum of the array with this case will be 6, so it should print 6. C, and like we can have here -2, so still it should print 6 only. Okay, because sum of this subarray will be 6. Okay, like we can have -4 also here. For this case it should be 6 only. Now we will run again and we will see the output. See here, 6 it is printing. We can have another case like -2 here, then 3 here. For this case it should print 7. Okay, so we will run and see the output. See, it is printing 7. So we can have another case -12 here. So for this case also it should print 7 only, because we have this subarray as a sum with 7. Cool. So it is printing 7 only. Like we can have 4 and 5. So sum of this subarray will be 9. So it is greater than sum of this subarray. So it should print 9. So we have 8 elements right now. So it will print 9. See, and we can have all negative numbers, like we can have -2, we can have -3, we can have -1. For this array output should be -1. We have length as 3, so it should print -1 only. So still it is printing 0. Why? We have maximum number. Okay, if maximum number is less than 0, because we had maximum sum as 0. Okay, then we will update our maximum sum as maximum number. Cool. So it should be less than 0, because we had maximum sum as 0 here. Our maximum sum was 0 here, and we have maximum number as -1. So it should be like this: maximum number is less than 0, then it means this array contains all negative numbers. Then we will update maximum sum as maximum number. Okay, cool. So now we will run. So it is printing -1. Cool. Wow. So it's a dynamic program. It will work with any given input. Okay. And what I will do, I will provide a link in the video description from where you can get this source code. Okay. Okay, bye. Thank you.